there, Cowpoke and Tyrant Blue Eyes back on the RDO live stream. And we just sold some moonshine for Owen. And he successfully got it there with no loss of any shine. You can include your audio when you're ready. What we're going to do right now is...
It's automatically tipped, weirdly.
No, it's not. Oh, is it? Just double check it.
I have.
Ooh, I just dodged a bird. What we're gonna do right now is just kind of go over some basic marksmanship stuff with Owen to maybe try to help him a little bit in combat. So, it's not gonna take too long. I don't want to belabor it, but at the same time period, I want to make sure that you get an understanding of what I'm trying to teach you. You know, it'll make a big difference when fighting both players as well as NPCs.
How do you spin your gun again?
Alright, Owen. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to just double check your settings with you, okay? I'm pretty sure we did this recently, but I just want to make sure that you have the settings in a good place, okay?
How do you spin your revolver? I've forgotten.
Oh shit, I have two guns on right now. I forgot this outfit has two guns. Hold on. You double tap left bumper, and that will start spinning, and then you hold right bumper while it's spinning, and then you can push A, B, X, or Y to do whatever gun tricks you have equipped. And you can equip different ones depending on how far of a bounty hunter you are. Are you level 30 or 20?
Progress. Rolls. Bounty hunter 24.
Okay, so you're not a fully prestigious bounty hunter, so you might not have all the tricks, but you have most of them. Alright, so what we're going to do is go to settings, right, and go to controls. I think we've done this before, but I just want to make sure that we did. We did. So let me know when you're in the control setting, okay?
Controls. Lock on load on foot, wide, for targeting and weapons. Third person is standard.
Wait, hold on. Do you have wide for both on foot and also on horseback for wide? Targeting weapon, lock on mode, on foot wide.
Oh.
Aim assist, strength on foot, all the way to the right, maximum.
Yeah.
Lock on mode, mount.
Wide.
And you have it set to aim assist, strength, all the way to the right, right?
Yeah.
On both? Okay, so yeah, we did do that. So,
third
your
person,
control...
Third person control, third person is standard, and then the first person is standard FPS.
Okay, alright. And do you have any stick drift? I think we went over this. Do you have any stick drift on your controller, do you know?
I don't think so. Not that I noticed.
Alright, so turn aim, look, dead zone completely off for both third and first person. And then what I used to do was for literally years, I had my settings maxed out on look sensitivity, aim sensitivity, and look/aim acceleration. Recently, I've actually finessed that a little bit. Make sure look sensitivity for both is max, okay?
Oh, look sensitivity is in halfway in the middle.
Alright, for look on both third and first, put that all the way to the max. Just the look, okay? What about your aim sensitivity and your look acceleration? Where's that?
Aim, lock acceleration is halfway.
Okay, perfect. Alright, that's exactly what I want them to be. So, you put look all the way up, right? On both?
Look sensitivity all the way up on both.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So the reason why you want look all the way up is it will allow you to turn your camera around, especially like if you're in third person or first person, doesn't really matter. You can quickly look right and left when you're running around. Okay, so like go ahead and run around a little bit and just use your right thumbstick and look. See how much you'll notice that you'll look around faster than you could before.
Quicker, yeah.
Now, it will probably take a little getting used to, but it's not too bad. All right. Go ahead and run around and just look. Just tell me if you think that's okay for you.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. So the next thing is adjusting your aim. Your aim sensitivity and your look acceleration. The reason why I took you here is, see that tree over there? Don't do anything yet. I just want to show you, and then we'll go from there. Okay, follow me. So there's bottles. See that? There's bottles hanging from the ceiling. Oh no! Don't run through it. Don't run through it.
Oops.
Anyways, those bottles, they wave in the wind. The more windy it is, the more they wave, right? And what you can do is they're good for target practice to try to see how your aim settings are. And then there's also more bottles on the ground that you just crushed, but there's still some. And then there's bottles on this rock. I also like to stand and look at the rock from different angles and shoot at it. So the first thing that I want you to do, right, is get a revolver. Or a sidearm, whatever you have, right? And go ahead and take a shot at a couple of these bottles on the rock. All right. What I want you to try to do, right, is wait. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Is I want you to aim at a bottle. Don't do it yet. I'll tell you when to shoot. Aim at one bottle, shoot it, and then try to quickly aim at another bottle or two, like one at a time. Accurately and quickly. So try to shoot 3 bottles quickly and accurately, if you can. On the rock, the one that's on the rocks. What are you doing? You missed. 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 That's all right. That's why we're doing this. All right, now, okay, stop shooting. Stop shooting. All right. Do you feel like it's too sluggish, too slow when you try to aim between things?
Well, just something is. Well, I think I'm used to whilst we've been doing missions and stuff.
You lock on. You're used to lock on. No, that's understandable. And when you lock on, you're used to just hitting left trigger and then hitting right trigger and shooting someone in the chest, right? That's what you're used to doing?
Well, if I can, I try to get a headshot as well.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why we're doing this stuff. Okay, so try to, take your time. You don't have to rush, all right? Take your time, aim at one bottle, just one bottle, and shoot it.
On the rock or...
On the rock, on the rock. All right, congratulations. All right, stop. All right, now try to do that again, but shoot the first bottle and then aim at any other bottle and try to hit 2 bottles consecutively. Again, you don't have to rush, but just try to do it. Just try to yourself think about the fact that you do want to try to expedite it, but take the time to try to hit both.
There's as much bottles left in the rock.
There's a lot of bottles left. Alright. Good. Alright, you missed your second one. Go ahead. Just keep aiming until you hit another bottle. Okay, you hit another one. Alright, stop. Alright, so when you go to aim from one bottle to the next, do you feel like it's too slow or too fast?
Again, it's just I don't know, just use the whatever speed it's at. The way I've been playing.
No, okay, so you don't have any problems with adjusting your aim or look acceleration, is what you're telling me. You're comfortable with where it's at.
What the look one?
No, not
Yeah.
not look, aim and look acceleration. So, anyways, so the reason why I'm asking you that is because if you can shoot a few bottles consecutively and you feel like you can adjust your aim subtly but quickly enough between targets to hit them, that's what you want. So I'm gonna shoot a couple bottles and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm gonna aim at this one right in front of me, and then I'm gonna aim at this one on the far right hand side of the rock that's further away. Okay. So I can't see because of the smoke. Fuck! I gotta put my lamp away.
Shall I put my
actually-
lamp out?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there you go. All right. So I'm gonna shoot a bottle, and then I'm gonna shoot another bottle quickly. Okay. I shot 4 bottles pretty quickly in succession, right? And because I've been taking the time to dial my aim in. So what you want to, the goal is you want to try to be able to target multiple things quickly and accurately manually, okay? You don't necessarily have to do that right now, but if you want to put a pin in this map location, you could always come back at your own time and try to do this, you know, on your own time. If you want to start adjusting your your aim sensitivity and your aim acceleration, do it subtly. And another good way to test it is to shoot the glass bottles that are swinging in the wind. So I'll pull out my lamp, all right, back up to come about to where I'm at right here. Do you have a long arm on you? Like a repeater or something? Yeah, you do. You got something on your back. What do you have on your back?
Kind of rifle.
Okay, don't use the Carcano. Do you have a repeater on your horse?
On my horse, yeah.
Yeah, go get your repeater. You're not ready for the target practice with the Carcano yet. You want to do iron sight weapons first. Alright, so once you got that, come back over to where I'm at. And I just wanted you to try to hit a couple of the swinging bottles, okay? The bottles are swinging in the wind, so they're a moving target. So you want to try to aim at, one or two of them and shoot them.
Which, do you say repeater? I got Carbine and Evans.
No, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you want. As long as it doesn't have a scope. Alright, come here. No. Yeah, back up a little bit more. Yeah, about here. That's good. Alright, and I want you to try to hit some of those bottles that are in the tree, hanging from the tree. Hit like 1 or 2 of them. Alright, nice. That was good. Alright, nice. You hit that one. Are you using explosive ammo?
Oh, oops.
You just wasted an explosive shot. Switch it to anything but explosive. Alright, go ahead and take a couple more shots and try to do it. Don't let the wind aim it. Follow the target if you can. Alright, I think you got one. Alright, you got one. Missed. Missed. I think you got something there, right? There you go. Nice. That was a good hit. Alright, stop shooting. So, when you had to adjust your aim, left or right or up and down, do you feel like it's in a good place, or do you feel like you'd want it a little faster, or a lot faster, or a little slower, or a lot slower?
Trouble having it slightly faster. You might miss the targets.
So that's why. So that's probably the reason why we're doing this, right? So like, what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to move quickly from target to target without over compensating. Do you get what I'm saying? Without going too far. And that's where the acceleration really plays a part. So what you can do is, if you feel like it's too slow, I would 1 or 2 notches at most increase your look sensitivity. I mean your aim sensitivity, but leave your look acceleration alone. See how that feels. If that still feels a little too slow, then bring up your look acceleration. I mean your aim acceleration up like 1 or 2 notches, and then see how that feels. And it's a situation where you want to play this balance of having enough control to quickly go back and forth between targets, but enough subtlety control where if as the bottle sways, let's say it sways a little to the left, you want to be able to subtly just aim a little bit to the left just to be able to shoot it. But then if you really wanted to shoot a bottle on the far right hand side of the tree, you could very quickly aim to the far right hand side and then subtly control your shot to hit that. So play around with it. The settings you have now are fine. If you ever feel like you want to increase your speed, feel free to do so, but do it. Don't like jump all the way across the board with it. Only do it like a couple clicks at a time. So that's the first thing. The second thing is getting used to popping up and shooting targets. And I'm gonna have you shoot me. Oh, don't do it yet though. I gotta set up my cards the way I want to. So when you shoot at a target, you know how you said you hit left trigger, so you aim. It turns red and you aim.
Yeah.
Well, there's a technique called. Some people call it flicking. Some people call it popping. I don't know what I call it. Flicking, popping, same difference. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let you shoot the shit out of me a couple times, okay? But let me get myself ready. I want you to use like your revolver, okay?
I got that already.
And what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna have you aim at my chest, but don't pull the trigger, just aim, okay? And do that a few times just to kind of see how it works. And then after you've aimed at me like 2 or 3 times, then I want you to aim at me, but take your right thumbstick and flick it just a little bit, so that way it pops your dot from my center of my chest to my head. Alright, and then after you try that a couple times, I'm going to actually have you shoot at me and try to kill me, try to shoot me in the head. Alright, so go ahead, just aim a couple times and just see how it pulls. See how it pulls to my center? No, aim at me, aim at me. Alright, now don't shoot just yet. Now aim at me. Now pull your undraw. Now do that again, but flick your right thumbstick up so you aim at my head.
Oh yeah, I see.
Now do it a couple times just to get some muscle memory for it. Alright. Now when I say go, when I say fire, that's when you fire, okay? Do that and try to aim at my head and try to kill me by shooting me in the head. Alright, but I'm gonna wait until I activate my Deadeye. Okay? I'll tell you when. All right, go ahead. Shoot me in the head. Shoot, shoot.
Wait, let me shoot.
Oh, stop. I just wasted a tonic. That's because we're in a posse together. Hold on. I gotta turn friendly fire. I should have thought of that. Alright, posse settings. Friendly fire. Oh, we're in defensive mode. I gotta take us off defensive mode. Alright, we got to wait 30 seconds. So, go ahead and keep aiming at me and keep flicking, but don't shoot. Like, do you see how it's different from just aiming at the chest? If you just aim at a chest, it locks onto my chest, but then you do want to do that little flick to just try to get it up to my head. So it's like left trigger, right thumbstick, left trigger, right thumbstick, left trigger, right thumbstick.
It wants me to aim at that person on a horse.
Yeah, because we're in a posse together. That's why it keeps aiming away.
No, no,
it also.
No. Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and do it again. Aim. And flick. Aim and flick. Do you think you have a hang of kind of trying to get to the head, or no?
It's a bit slow, I think.
Okay. And this is where you might have to adjust your settings some more. But we'll just keep your settings the way they are now. I'm gonna activate my Deadeye. When I say fire, go ahead and fire and try to shoot me in the head. Okay? Fire. Do it. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
I am. I'm pressing RT. It's nothing happening.
Alright, don't do it now. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I want to check something. I'm not going to shoot you. I just want to see what happens if I aim at you.
Oh, wait, am I in the pos? Oh, I got to stand down. On your posse.
Yeah, I'm going to just stand on the posse just to make it easier. I think that might be interfering, even though I have friendly fire on. Okay, yeah, that makes a big difference. Okay, okay. Alright, don't shoot me, but now the aim assist will really be the way it would be fighting an enemy. See how it goes red now?
It isn't actually. It's still white. Me.
Are you in defensive mode? Do you see a little shield?
Offensive, I'm on.
Oh, I see fucking geese, man. I want to kill them so bad. You're in offensive? Okay. Alright.
But not getting a red dot, which is weird.
Okay, I'm not... What? Okay, I'm gonna walk forward 2 steps. Tell me when you get a red dot. You have a red dot now?
Nope.
Now?
No.
Hold the aim. Are you... No, hold the aim, hold the aim. Are you tracking me as I move?
Yeah.
Okay, so then... I know why. You're aiming down your iron sight. That's why you don't have a red dot. Because you're using your iron sight. Okay, that's fine. It's working the way it's supposed to be. It's just, your gun is obstructing the red dot. That's fine. Alright. Let me put my gun away. Put this lamp away. I don't need this anymore. Alright, so just get used to popping up to my head. Try to do it a couple times. Aim, pop up. Aim, pop up. Aim, pop up. Alright, now I'm going to activate that eye, and I want you to actually shoot, okay? Shoot. Shoot. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Pop up. Aim, pop up. Aim, pop up. Aim, pop up. No. Keep doing it. Alright. It hit me sometimes. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Alright, stop. Alright, you definitely hit me in the head several times. You actually knocked my hat off, which is what I wanted. Where is my hat? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, here it is. Alright, so like, remember how before you were asking me about how when you're doing revolver shots it wasn't killing people? The reason why is because you were shooting them in the chest. If you shoot someone in the chest with a revolver, it's going to take as much as 5 or 6.
3, 4, 5, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes as much as 6 if it's a player that's got good ability cards on them. With most NPCs, it's probably about 3 or 4. So what you want to try to do, you don't have to do this with me now, but just go around either killing people in a town or do a call to arms or a mission or something, even revenue agents, and just go attack them with your guns and left trigger to aim at them, and then use your right thumbstick to pop up and try to get, you'll know you get a headshot because your screen flashes white when you get a kill. It's very subtle, but it's there. And you're on the XP it will say kill on the right hand side. It will say kill plus some XP. It will say special ammo plus some XP, and it will say headshot or hat shot. You want to see headshot come up on a regular basis, and the only way to get good at that is just to keep practicing and just keep doing it. Once you get good at it, you'll kill enemies way faster because you don't need to do 3 or 4 shots with a revolver. You'll be able to hit them in the head once and kill them. So that's kind of like so now that's separate from ability cards, but that's enough to digest for now. We can go over ability cards later. But I figured.
Speaks of which, actually, ability cards. My slow and steady is rated grades. Oh, it was $350. I might save my money actually, but.
So I'm gonna go shoot. I'm gonna go shoot some of these bottle targets myself. And I want you to kind of see what I'm talking about. Like I'm not like perfect at it, but I'm gonna be able to hit them and be able to adjust my aim subtly between shots and get most of them. All right. Let me put posse back on so you don't actually shoot in the back of the head. Oh, actually, wait. Are you in your posse already or no? Oh, no.
No, I don't believe so.
Alright, go ahead. Rejoin my posse. Oh shit, it's such a good spot, man, for fucking geese. I didn't realize that. I knew they flew past here, but I didn't realize they fly this much past here, man. I'm gonna get my fucking varmint rifle ready, man. Paint it black. Could just come here and fucking kill geese to get all your animal fat. Anyways, so I'm gonna get away from me, horse. Where is he? Stay. No. Get. All right, I'm just gonna shoot these bottles. So watch this. I'm not gonna be perfect at it, but I'm gonna be able to pretty quickly shoot at multiple bottles and hit them. I missed again. So what's good about this is that they sway in the wind. And like I'm still adjusting my settings, but like I definitely have them better than I did before. So like I'm gonna change my angle so I can see these 2 bottles over here. So like the goal, oh, actually it's 3, 4. So the goal is to be able to move around quick enough where you can change between targets, but have enough subtle motion where you can fine tune it as the bottle sways. I think that. Oh no, there's one more. He's on the other side of the tree, though. That one's just through the tree. So, like I said, I'm not perfect, but it's definitely better than... I used to have my settings all the way to the max, and the problem was when I was trying to do paint it black on enemy targets and trying to paint their heads, just their heads, I was going really fast left and right and not be able to paint their heads as accurately as I wanted to. And also, it affects things like the Maxim guns, you know that big machine gun turret when you get on it? Having really high sensitivity and you get on those turrets, you spin left and right like really fast.
Yeah.
And you lose control. Come on! I ran out of Deadeye. But I got 4 of them, I think. Oh, these are prairie chickens, son of a bitch.
That's good.
I think, let's find out if they give me fat, though. They might give me fat. We'll find out. Chicken feather, plump bird meat. Nope, no fat. There's more bottles on this table. I mean, this rock. I like to use the ones on the rock and on the ground for my sidearm kind of testing. But feel free to bookmark this location if you want, like on your map. So that way if you wanted to, on your own time, you can come here. There's a couple other places too that are good for this. One is if you go to Armadillo. You know the town Armadillo? Oh, son of a bitch. I lost one of them. It's not showing me where it landed. There's actually a shooting range behind one of some of the buildings, like near where the bar is, the saloon, that actually literally has targets set up that you can use for practice. I actually might adjust my settings right now based on what I just did. I think I'm going to bring my sensitivity down a notch, but my acceleration up a notch. You stop that yawning, Owen.
I blame Jill, 'cause she started yawning, then I start yawning after Jill stopped yawning.
Sucks there's no more bottles hanging from the tree. Oh wait, there are a couple. There's a couple. Alright.
Do they respawn though?
Yeah, we leave the area and come back. There's a couple that we just didn't hit before. Oh, there's another one. There's a couple more actually. So I think my setting's a little better the way it is now, but it's different. So another thing, right, is you know how you have your scope on your Carcano? So,
Really?
oh, well, I'm saying you know how you have a Carcano, you have a scope on it. You see it? You have a mid-level scope, right? So scopes add a whole nother complexity to your aim settings, right? So there's 3 different scope sizes for rifles. There's a short scope, there's a mid-level scope, which is what you have, and then there's a long scope, which is like a third longer. Each son of a bitch, you have to make an innuendo out of it, huh? Each scope has a different sensitivity. So short scopes allow you to move around left and right the fastest. A mid scope is literally in the middle, and then if you have a long scope on a gun, it is the slowest to aim left and right with. So right now, my current settings. Oh, what are these? Jesus! I'm failing. I got a few of them. So like that test just there, I wish I would have been able to target him a little quicker. So I'm actually gonna knock my acceleration up a notch. Not acceleration, sensitivity. It's gonna probably take me a while to get it like exactly where I want it, but it takes a little time to kind of just target different types of things and people and humans and animals and stuff to kind of figure out what you like. But going back to the whole scope thing, right? So like that Carcano rifle, you can put a short scope on it, you can put a long scope on it, you can keep the scope size you have on it now. If you find yourself using your Carcano and you like how like your pistols aim, but you don't like how your Carcano aims, you might need to change your scope. So let's say your Carcano, the way you have it now, you think it aims too fast. Well, if you think it aims too fast, then you need to put a long scope on it, so you can have it aim a little slower. But let's say it's the opposite and it aims too slow, then you might want to go to a short scope, and then it will aim a little more quickly. Actually, some of the bottles are respawning. I just came back. I don't know if they're a respawn for you, but they're a respawn for me. I actually think I'm dialed in pretty good right now. It is. So yeah, so I hope that helped. I don't know if it did or not, but I did my best to try to explain things. What do you think? Do you think that is something that was beneficial? Do you think it confused you? Do you think it helped you? Like, what do you think?
Well, I know the aiming when you lock on someone and then you move up to try and get a headshot, and I think it's a tad slow, I think. But like
Okay, if you think that...
But like you say, it's just like just your settings, really.
Yeah, so like you don't need me to be there, but like do something that's gonna give you a lot of enemies to shoot at. Like a call to arms mode is a good way to test it. A gang hideout. Anything that's going to give you a bunch of enemies to shoot at, right? What you want to do is just like literally use them as target practice and just keep shooting them. Aim, center, mass, pop up. Aim, center, mass, pop up. Aim, center, mass, pop up. If you think when you do that it's going too slow or going too fast, then like I said, you need to then change up or down your sensitivity and your acceleration. And the difference between the two is sensitivity is how sensitive your movement is when you move your thumbstick. Acceleration is when you go all the way to the right or all the way to the left, up or down. As you approach the max threshold of moving your thumbstick right, for example, or left, the speed at which you're aiming rapidly increases. So I caution you to not go crazy with your acceleration. Focus more on your sensitivity, and then once you think your sensitivity is okay, then kind of fine-tune your acceleration either up or down. And like I said,
which view am I in? I don't know. I can't remember which is first or third person one.
First person is when it's like you're there. It's like you're looking through your character's eyes. Third person is when you see your guy. You see your character's back.
Third person. I'd say first person would you see your gun. And
yeah, you just see it's like you're there. Like you just see your gun. Yeah.
So I'm in first person. I don't just see my gun. I see the whole character.
That's third.
Oh, in first person, where you see your gun.
So what do you think? You think that was helpful?
It was, thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Like I said, the best way to do it is to go fight a shit ton of enemies and
I put my aim sensitivity on third person 2 notches up.
Yeah. And what this is just me. Not everyone has their own flavor. Don't shoot me.
I'm just practicing the aim sensitivity, not shooting.
Oh, let me make sure I turn friendly fire off with a posse. That way I don't forget later on. Posse settings. Okay, it's off. You're not in the posse, are you?
I am.
Oh, and look, what do you think about this outfit?
I put my aim sensitivity up another notch, so 3. But I don't know, it still seems a bit quicker.
Yeah, like I said, the best way to do it is just go shoot a bunch of shit. And the more you get used to targeting and popping, you're up for headshots. The more you'll figure out what way you like to do it, and whether or not you want to speed it up or slow it down. Like when I shot those geese, I actually increased my my sensitivity slightly, because what ended up happening was as they flew overhead, like I had a hard time swinging back and forth between multiple geese to try to paint them black. So like I went the opposite way. Before I was swinging wildly too much, and then when I tried shooting that, it was like not enough. So I increased my sensitivity just a little. What do we got here? What do we got here? Ravens.
Why not change my hat?
That's because you're dressed like a city guy. Owen,
Why am I
what about this?
why am I changed like a city guy? What you changed the posse outfit so we have the same thing.
Yep. There is a huge delay between when I change it and when it changes on you. Uh, that means our connection isn't, because you're in the UK, isn't like super strong. What do you think about this one? You like this outfit, Owen?
Well, according to my family, it's strong for what I am though.
No, that's good. No, it's just probably the distance. You know, you're across the pond, as they say.
I mean, compared to what I used to have, Wi-Fi,
Oh yeah, it's definitely better.
because I was teleporting like crazy with the bad like connection.
Actually, what I'm doing right now is actually a really good test too. What you can do is you can get a scoped weapon and try to aim at a bird and follow its movement and try to either just follow its movement and not kill it, or try to kill it and follow its movement. That will tell you whether or not you need to go longer in a scope or shorter. Like just now, I followed that bird really well with this weapon, and I think it's a medium scope. Yeah, it looks like a medium scope to me. Because the short scope would end at that midsection. And medium scope, so on repeaters, you can only do short scopes, but I don't like scopes on repeaters. And then on rifles, regular rifles, you can put small or medium, and then on the sniper rifles, you can do small, medium, or large, depending on what you want. Yeah, lost him.
I'm gonna head to my moonshine shack to redo like another batch.
Alright. I'm gonna end this stream. I just wanted to do that with you. Try to see if that helped you. And it's gonna help you a lot in PvP when you're fighting other players. Because once you start getting used to doing the headshots, if a player runs at you and you headshot them, with the exception of a couple situations, you're gonna kill them in one shot. The only ways you win it is if you're past your effective range with the gun. They have tonics on. They have tonics on.
Bro, that's a bear.
Or they have no. There's no bears around here.
Why am I think there is.
Or if they have never without one, that will block one hat shot. Or if they're using slippery bashing.
Aaron, stop that now.
Or slow and steady. Slow and steady, you can take a bunch of headshots. And slippery bastard, if you have that equipped and active. Someone can aim at your head all day long, but if they are not able to accurately shoot it, they're gonna miss it most of the time. So there are exceptions, but those exceptions are not the norm.
Well, when we in that fight, when we were trying to get to my mission and they started attacking us, I started to get. I was away from the person. I think he was up on higher ground, and that's I think the other situation. Like if they have higher ground, they're probably gonna always win that fight.
Not always, but just like in Star Wars when Anakin was fighting Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's like, I have the high ground. You've lost. Give up. Like he was trying to prevent Anakin from, getting himself killed.
Yeah, but everyone did win that fight because he said he did it.
No, Anakin did not win that fight. Fucking
I said
Obi-Wan won that fight. Yeah. And so if you do have the high ground, that does give you an advantage. But it can also be a disadvantage. And that is if you give yourself the high ground and you have your silhouette is positioned in a way that the person that has the low ground can see your silhouette before they can see you. That's always a possibility. And it's all situational. It depends on what direction you're aiming, what direction. Oh shit, there's a little fox. Oh, he's eating a bird. He's eating a bird that I, he's a hungry little guy. He's growling. He's growling as he's eating. So remember how I shot those birds earlier? He's literally feeding. He's feeding on the carcass, and he keeps growling. He's like, "Stay away from my food. This is my num nums."
Oh, I've ran into a fucking tree. God.
I wonder if I have a picture of this critter yet for my animal studies. He's still growling. Every time he looks up, he's like, "I don't want anyone touching my dinner. You better leave me alone." Yeah, I already had him. Oh, look at that. That's fucking picturesque as fuck. The sunset on the horizon, the horizon. I killed 2 more ducks to get some more animal fat. I only need, after I get these 2, I only need 6 more pieces of animal fat and I'll be full. Oh yeah, so going back to the ammo thing, right? So I know you know about explosive ammo.
That's interesting.
Can you craft? Oh, you get away from my duck! Little
Spiced,
coyote was trying to...
Spiced Island Moonshine, the recipe is only canned apricots, 1 currant, 1 Caribbean rum. I don't think that's any collectibles.
What's the ingredients again?
Canned apricots, 1 currant, 1 Caribbean rum.
Yeah, the Caribbean rum is a collectible.
Oh, I have 10 of that though.
That's fine. You have your max, so feel free to make that because you have 10. There's no reason to not make that, you know.
Nice. So I've tried to craft what you were saying about if I craft something.
Oh yeah, can you craft explosive ammo? And there's different types. There's regular explosive ammo for most of the guns, but shotguns have incendiary and explosive.
Well,
and
I don't even know
dynamite.
How to craft. I don't know how to even craft rifle, sedative, or any ammo. I don't know how to do that.
Well, if you have the pamphlet for the varmint rifle, it should tell you what your ingredients are that you need. But with that being said, we're gonna end this stream. We helped Owen try to adjust some of his settings and get some techniques on how to better aim at targets. And you know, I'm always trying to improve myself as well. So for those of you that are maybe trying to adjust your settings, make sure that you ultimately set it to what's comfortable for you. Everyone's different, but setting the aim assist lock on to wide on both horseback and in person with aim assist set to max are the 2 starting points, because we don't have a hardcore mode in this game like we did in the first one, so there's no free aim lobbies, which I prefer. But if you're gonna be in a lobby where everyone's gonna have aim assist, you might as well use it. So until next time, happy